Greetings, boys and girls. My name is Aridin Kane. Today, we're in search of caps. Everybody from newer players to veterans need caps to buy the things that they want. There are many ways to get caps, but most of those are tied to the vendor system, which limits you to 1,400 caps a day. In this video, I'll show you 2 farm routes to gather over 20 cap stashes. They're easy to follow without marsupial or jetpacks, making them ideal for newer players. Now that you know what we're doing, let's get started. Before heading out, the first thing to do is equip the Cap Collector Perk Card. It's located in the Luck Tree, and I recommend ranking it up to 3 stars to get a 100% bonus on all the cap stashes that we collect. Additionally, it can be helpful to equip the Fortune Finder Perk Card if you're having trouble finding the stashes the first couple of times through this route. It'll give you directional audio cues when you're close to the stashes. There's one final thing to note. The spawning of the capped stashes appears to be tied to the number of players on the server. Fewer players means fewer cap stashes. So don't try this on a solo private server. You must be amongst the masses on a public server. Now with that out of the way, let's get to the first farm route. We'll call this the Morgantown Route as all the stashes are in or around Morgantown. Let's travel to Big Al's Tattoo Parlor on the south side of the city. Alright, here we are in front of Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. We're going to head around to the back side, and then we're going to climb up onto this short stone wall, and then onto the roof. And our first cap stash will be right here. Go ahead and grab that one. Then we're going to head north. We're going to get on the little sidewalk here, and then to the road, we're going to head directly to this bus. And then once you're on the bus, take a left, and then underneath the seat, there is another cap stash. Exiting the bus and heading north again, we're going to head to these blue pallet barricades. And then towards the back, there's the larger tent. And that will give us another cap stash. We're going to head back to the road and then head to the east. On our left, we'll see a parking structure. If you don't have marsupial, you can use the garden hose here to climb up onto the roof here. And then head over this way, and we will jump up onto the fire escape. Don't miss. And then we're going to run up to the very top of the fire escape. Or almost to the very top. You'll see some cinder blocks here and a board. I'm going to jump out onto the board, and then you can climb up onto the planter there and the ledge, and then jump up onto the roof. And then on the top of the roof, we will find another cap stash, and that's a big one. That's nice. And then we are going to turn to the north, and basically we just want to get down to the ground floor so we can take the fire escape real quick. Just jump off there. So continuing towards the high school, this is Morgantown High School. We're just basically going to run to the front entrance, which is right over here. And we'll just run right in through the front door. Once inside, we're going to head towards these stairs and circle around, and then through this opening in the wall, then out through this door. If you have marsupial, just jump up here. And then we want to take this last door on the right. It's locked with the 0 level lock, so anybody can open it. There we go. And then there's going to be that guy there, this guy here. And then we'll grab our cap stash right here. Another big one. That's nice. And then we will head back out the door, and we're going to exit the high school the same way we got in. Now out in front of the high school, we're going to turn to our right. It'll have us facing north, and we're going to head towards this house with a bus in the front. And then on top of this patio, there is another cap stash. Again, that's a pretty big one. We're going to head back down the stairs and turn to our left, which will have us facing southwest, and you'll see a hole in the concrete wall there. We are going to go right through that hole. And then between these two houses to the street beyond. Then at the end of that road is a bar. And we're going to go up those stairs. And we can climb up on these boxes in the refrigerator to get up onto the rails. And then in this house with the bridge to the left, we are going to head right through here. And on the, you'll see the sign here on the roof. If we look towards this house, there is a cap stash right there. So we're going to shoot that. If you have marsupial, go ahead and just jump over there and grab it. But I'm going to shoot it. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's make it fall off. Come on now. All right, let's go over here and shoot it. Yeah, it sometimes may take you a couple shots to get it right. But basically, just make it so it falls off. Like I said, if you have marsupial, just go grab it. It's easier. Then we're going to head up this scaffolding. One more flight. And then we're going to go through this gate and take a right towards that railing. And then we're just going to drop down onto the sign. And there is another cap stash right here. We'll head over this way to the left of the sign and just run and drop onto the to the tracks there. And then we can head, just drop down, and we'll retrieve the cap stash that we shot earlier. There it is. It sometimes bugs out when you have to shoot it off there. That's why I said it's usually best if you can just jump over there. So you may have to skip that one if you don't have marsupial. So now we're going to head back to that bar and up onto the railing again. Except this time we're going to head north. And you'll see this ramp on the left leading into a brick house. Jump up here and then down behind the sign and under this tarp. It's another cap stash. Ooh, nothing in that one. Interesting. So now we're going to climb up the tarp again and onto the back of the sign and then back onto the roof to head back onto the tracks. Again, heading north past this orange car. And then we're going to just run around to the right until we're facing north once again. And you'll see this red brick building on the right. Stop there and then you can just jump over. I think you can just run off and make it without even jumping. And we'll climb up the fire escape again. Lots of fire escapes in this one. And then underneath that chair with the plushie on it, go ahead and grab the cap stash there. And then we want to get back down to the ground floor. And then we're going to turn to our southwest, back towards that bar, but this time we're going to go underneath the monorail tracks. Hit this brick wall with the Nuke Cherry sign on it. Turn right when you get to the road. And we're just going to run straight forward past the Slocum's Joe. And then right here you'll see the Morgantown Monorail Station North. We're actually going to go up these stairs because it's just a little bit faster than going up the ramp. And then once you hit the top, then we'll do the last level on the ramp. So once you're to the top, you're going to turn to your left and you'll see a green garbage can. Just climb up on this railing and then you can just run off onto their fire escape. And the other side of this building will have another cap stash. And turning back around to our southwest, we're going to jump down to the ground floor again. And then we're going to run right across this bridge. And And then once you get to the crossroads, we're going to turn left. You'll have that building on your left or on your right, and then Mama Dolce's on your left. And you'll also notice on your right there are 2 garages basically. We're going to pass the first one, and then we are going to hit our second garage right here. And then on top of the file cabinet is our final cap stash. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and that is going to do it for the Morgantown route. Moving on, we are going to head now to Poseidon Energy Plant. Go ahead, it's down here in the forest right before you get into the ash heap next to the Charleston station. Let's go ahead and fast travel there. All right, here we are at the Poseidon Energy Plant spawn point. We're going to head directly up the road and a little to the right, and you'll see these tents and also a large tree. So turn around, and on top of the barrels next to the tree is a cap stash. We'll turn around and head towards this tent, and under the end table it's another cap stash, and a big one, 251 caps. Then we're going to head across the street towards the actual energy plant itself, and you'll see watch out for explosives. You'll see an orange forklift, and then next to the wall there will be another cap stash. Grab that. Then we're going to run to the northeast down the wall, and then head over to the far cooling tower. We'll just run right inside. Let's get our light on. It's a little dark in here. And for this first cooling tower, we are basically just going to head up to the very top. You just follow the stairs and then take a left up here and around. And then right here next to this damaged console is another cap stash. So now we are basically wanting to get to the ground floor. So we'll take a couple of jumps, and then we are back at the door we entered in. And then head across to the west to the second cooling tower, and we're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to head just up the stairs, and this first desk right here will have another cap stash. Go ahead and grab that. And we're going to continue up the stairs. And this time we're going to go to the right side. If you continue up the stairs, and in this office area on top of the safe, we have another cap stash. So same deal here. We're going to go ahead and just drop down. You can walk if you don't mind taking a little damage or don't have a marsupial or a jetpack, and head out the door we came in. Then we're going to turn to our right and head right up these stairs. Just keep going up, and then small office area, and we're just going to go up past that and keep ascending the stairs. And then when you get here, you'll notice there's 3 black grates on the ground. We'll take a left, and just over here between this I-beam and turbine, grab the cap stash there. Then we're going to head back to the stairs we just left and continue up. When you get to the top of the stairs here, you'll see machinery there that has a cap stash sitting on it. And we're going to go to this walkway here, and we're just going to run until the end of the walkway and turn slightly to the right, and then we're going to continue on to those stairs. And then once we're to the top, we're going to turn around completely, and you'll have this trailer on our right, and then we'll pass this yellow machinery, and then again continue up the stairs. In this case, go around all of this. And then we'll get to these stairs. At the top, we're just going to go straight through and into this office area. There's a cap stash inside of this file cabinet on the floor. There's another 108 caps. That's pretty nice. And we'll turn around and head out of the office area back the way we came. And down these stairs again. And we basically just want to drop down right here to get back to that trailer we were at before. And if we head to the southwest, we'll see a bridge leading to a cooling tower over there. We're just going to drop down onto that bridge. And then we will jump up onto this ledge here. And then skirt around the side, jump over this pipe, these pipes, and our final cap stash will be here. And we actually have a caps bobblehead too. That's pretty sweet. Would have been nice if we had that before, but we didn't. Let's see what we got in the cap stash. Another 40 caps there. And that is going to do it for the Poseidon energy plant route. I think that was a total of 10 cap stashes. And up in the corner, you should see the total there. And we'll have the total for both routes there as well. But that is going to do it for this location. That's going to do it for this video. I had fun with this one. Made me feel nostalgic as I did these runs often in my first couple hundred levels. I hope you enjoy these and get tons of caps. Please remember to hit the like button down below. While you're down there, comment and let me know what you liked or didn't like. These things really help out my channel. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to my channel, as I'll have more videos showing you how to do things in Fallout 76. The thumbnails on the screen now will lead you to more of my content. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.